hottest month of the year. Everybody's out here on the beach with their shade. Edisto Beach with an awful lot of turtle places set up where they've laid eggs, and you'll notice that some of them have black tarps around them and some don't, but this is where the eggs have been laid, and that's where they will begin hatching. When they get close to hatch time, they come, and because they monitor all these on a daily basis and they know how long they're going to take to hatch, then what they do is they put these tarps up to kind of guide them. See, the lights back there in the marsh on those houses might attract them to go the wrong way. So they're just trying to direct them so that when they do hatch, they can head to the ocean. A 1 in 1,000 chance of making it to adulthood and coming back to this beach and laying eggs. So you asked me if my name was Perry. And I asked you how, well, I don't know how that came about. So how'd that come about?
We were just searching for things on YouTube for Edisto Beach that maybe you might not have heard about, and we came across your videos and just, I don't know, you were a likable personality, so we watched all the videos that you had and we thought the Perry rocks that you have were really cool, so we just sort of knew that you came down here a lot, and we're walking down the beach yesterday and my husband thought that might have been you, so today I had to check with you.
Well, that's swell. I appreciate that. Yep. Just beat the thunderstorm. Barely. Okay, this is my wagon that I load up and I take down to the inlet, 1 mile walk. And I have ice. And in here where you can't see it, I also have 2 bottles of water. I have the gear I need to catch bait. I have 4 rods, I have a rain jacket, and some goodies to eat if I get hungry. I haven't done that all week long, but just in case. And it's a beautiful day. And I've got the salt marsh right behind my campsite here, campsite 36. Got my bike, the place where I get my rigs all fixed up when I need to fix them up after going fishing. Got my nice trailer here, thank goodness for not air conditioning, but for a fan. Have my truck, and that way is the ocean. Yay.
Now 62.
Uh-huh. But you told me there was a situation that happened a number of years ago that changed your life.
When I was 41, my doctor, I hadn't been to the doctor in 10 years, and I went and had the blood work done, and they said I was a walking heart attack.
How much did you weigh at that time?
I was probably around 230. I'm at 175 right now, so that's a big difference. And then I was eating all the wrong stuff, and ice cream every night, and junk food all the time, soft drinks, fast food, anything you can imagine. And I realized I had to make some changes. So I went to, I'm about 90% clean eating. Anytime I find a good health habit, I just try to adopt it, and every year I just try to get rid of something bad.
Well, so, tell me, so you said your numbers are pretty good now?
They're perfect. They're perfect. There's nothing, the doctor said, and I did it all without Lipitor or any other medicines.
Yes. Are you taking any medications right now?
No, no.
Don't need to do that, do you?
Don't need it. I'm not at 61, 62, just turned 62. So.
Yeah. Well, my numbers are very similar. I mean, my whole story is very similar. I'm 72 now, but
wow.
Anyway, it's amazing what changing your diet, your lifestyle can do for you. What'd you say your name was?
Eddie.
Eddie. Well, Eddie, yeah. Glad to have met you here, coming off the long run down to the inlet, 1 mile and back, and it's just great to meet people like you.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Okay, hope I see you again.
All right, thanks.
Bye-bye. The story is a lot like mine. I went into the doctor quite a number of years ago. He told me I had one of the worst heart conditions he'd ever seen. I went back 4 years later. He said, I don't understand it. I see no evidence of heart disease whatsoever. I told him I changed to a whole food plant-based diet, gave up meat, dairy, and eggs, processed oils, processed foods, all that kind of stuff, and it completely changed my life. So see, you can do something and still enjoy life really good. Okay, catch you later. Tony, I just met you on the beach heading down to the inlet myself, and I see you've got all kinds of gear here.
Oh yeah, got my 4-wheel buggy. It makes it a whole lot easier to push.
Okay, so all these people finding these big knobbed whelks, wow, that's very unusual. But this one is laying right here in the surf, and just on my way down to the inlet. Interesting ways to go down to the inlet, but I keep finding these knobbed whelks. And this is really unusual because, let's see, where is it? There he is. Because you just don't find knobbed whelks like this all the time. So all these black tarps around these turtle nests mean that they're very close to or have already started hatching out. Okay, so this may be a little unusual, but I'm wearing socks. Have been wearing socks. Every time I come down to the inlet, if I wear shoes, sand gets in them and they really bother my feet and hurts, so I just wear socks. I don't know if you can see it, but that seagull has a little turtle. I can't see in my camera to see what I'm looking at. What a shame. What a shame. Tried to scare him away, but he took his turtle with him. Rats. Yes. A sand dollar just sitting up here. I don't usually find them this far into the inlet, but that's a pretty sand dollar. There he is. Let's see if I can get right there. Yes. Yes. That's a pretty knobbed whelk. That's a pretty knobbed whelk. Okay, and a lettered olive, state shell. So I looked across the inlet and I see this guy walking across at high tide. And I saw you yesterday, didn't I?
Yes, sir.
And so what'd you do today?
I went for a run. I went looking for some really awesome shells.
Oh, I didn't make you get into your hole, but yeah, that's a big,
I found
a big knobbed whelk. Okay, I think that's a channel whelk.
Yeah, I found like, I don't know, a dozen of these more or less. I have a bunch of small kids back at the house that'll be thrilled with them.
Oh yeah,
so.
My wife likes them for her garden.
Yeah, so there was a whole bunch. It was beautiful down there.
Yeah. So you come to Edisto very often?
This is my first time.
You're kidding.
Oh
so wow.
We absolutely love it.
Yeah, I've been coming ever since I was a college student in the 70s.
Oh wow.
Chris, this is one of the knobbed whelks you found, one that has a little bit of color to it. And some of the others were older. But anyway, you say you're gonna go try to go all the way to the end of the island now.
We're gonna try. I gotta run 13 miles. That looks about the right distance, so we're gonna see what happens.
Well, good luck with you.
Yeah, thank you.
So you ever wonder what those little bumps are? You're walking along the beach and you think maybe there's a sand dollar there? It's just air escaping from the sand. Okay, so I'm leaving Edisto, kind of late Saturday, and this is my getting out of Dodge treat. I love this. At the Edistonian, I stop by and I get this Blue Bunny cherry chocolate chunk. Really good. And then I simply add water. It makes a really great milkshake. It tastes so good. Those chocolate bits in there and that cherry flavor, it is just awesome. Yeah, hate to leave, but my week is up.